Good evening, my dear friends. I welcome you all to the Hindu and the Businessline editorial analysis on August 23rd, 2022. The first editorial I am going to discuss is related to the rain and its vagaries of monsoon, which is causing several parts of India suffering with the landslides and floods. The title of the editorial is rightly put, that is factoring in the risk. We have several development projects going on all over India, especially in the states like Himachal Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh. There have been very much huge amounts of landslides and floods, and which is causing the arterial roads to just stop working, and bridges are disconnected, and many people are dead. Around 20 people, 5 people have been dead from these two states of Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand alone. 21 people have been dead from the landslides in Himachal Pradesh alone. These are the mountainous terrain regions which is always facing such kinds of landslides, and always these landslides are a kind of risk. The authorities, that is the government authorities, are always focusing on the developmental needs of these people, the balancing of the developmental needs in these regions, and the climate change and the vagaries of monsoon is a point of discussion in this article. Recently, the Indian Meteorological Department's early warning sign signals is available fortnightly, weekly, and even hours before. And this has helped to rehabilitate people when the cyclones are hitting. The early warning signals related to the cyclones are very beautiful and very timely, and state agencies are just in time in evacuating the people from the sites, and the rehabilitation things are going on for cyclones alone. However, when it comes to the floods, we are not able to rescue the people as effectively as the cyclones we are targeting. So the early warning signals are helping. However, there are three districts in Himachal Pradesh, Mandi, Kangra, and another district has been affected with the recent landslides. 75% of the whole rainfall is just compressed into 4 months. You just think about it. 75% of the whole rainfall, annual rainfall, is just compressed into just 4 months of heavy rainfall in all parts of India. It is a welcome thing that it is helping the agricultural activities all over India. But how come these landslides are killing the people and destroying the roads, the constructions, and all such type of infrastructure activities which the man has conducted? This is without factoring in the climatic conditions of certain regions, especially the hilly terrain regions. These factors and risk have to be factored in so that these hilly regions are not suffering the wrath of these heavy monsoons which destroy the lives of many people. Friends, talking about chess, we have several talented players coming up, the young players. Some of them are in the teens coming up, and they are showing very upfront performance in the Olympiad as well as several chess tournaments. The discussion here circles around the defeat of Magnus Carlsen at the hands of Prajnananda at Miami at the FTX Cup, that is Chess Cup, FTX Chess Cup. The title of the article is Crowded at the Top. Earlier we had Vishwanathan Anand, the Grandmaster, who was in charge of the entire chess game of the in India of the nation, and he was being projected as the Grandmaster who was winning laurels all over the world. Now we have several players like Prajnananda, D. Gugesh, the Arjun Erigashi, Nihal Sarin, and Sadhwani, especially to talk of the Arjun Erigashi has been winning accolades even before the recent FTX Cup win of Prajnananda. He is the runner of the FTX Cup, and he had seven rivals in total. You can't imagine he has defeated in 3 rounds the 5-time world champion and the world number one Magnus Carlsen from Norway. This is a very stupendous achievement which I can say about it. And Sadhwani is creating records by winning the several matches at the Abu Dhabi International Chess Tournament recently. And all this are happening at a time which shows that the prowess Indian chess is dominating all over the continents, all over the world, and we are very much proud that so many people, so many players are there for us, for our Indian chess to be taken or collects all over the world. And Nihal Sarin is another player who is in teens. These are some of the players who are making us proud. D. Gugesh had steered the India team to win several bronze medal at the chess Olympiad. He himself had won 8 games in the trot. So these young players are just encouraging our Indian chess to move to several countries and continents. And Vishwanathan Anand, if he was alone, now we have a team of talented players who are out and out to make the Indian chess very much proud all over the world. So this is a very apt title, crowded at the top. Earlier, Vishwanathan Anand didn't have any company. Now we have several people. If D. Gugesh has company as Prajnananda, Nihal Sarin, then the Sadhwani, or Nihal Sarin, Sadhwani, Prajnananda, D. Gugesh, all these are at a same boat and having the magnificent chess titles win over them. So this time we just relax and watch their achievements, my dear friends. It's a very stupendous achievement once again. Congratulations. Friends, moving on to the business line, the title of the editorial is Chinese Checkers. China is in deep trouble, and you see the IMF forecast has been made, and this has projected China's GDP growth to be 3.3% in 2022 and 4.6% in 2023. And China's growth has just been only 0.4% compared to January March period growth of 4.5%. And China is slowing down. What ails China? What ails China now? The China zero COVID policy, when all over the world is going with vaccination and control of COVID, China is shut down out of the zero COVID policy, and China has just closed all operations, and this is hurting this manufacturing. The manufacturing growth has come down, declined, and the consumer spending has declined by 0.8%. And all this shows that the three-line policy in the real estate market has stopped all credit to the real estate developers, and the developers are defaulting, the home buyers are defaulting, and the loans are just mounting, and this has added to the crisis. China, the exports have been affected, and this is just adding another point to the already looming crisis all over China. However, the Chinese government is very prudent. It is facing the 20th Chinese Congress at the end of this year, and therefore the infrastructure spending, the public infrastructure spending, and the public services have been developed by Chinese government. And adding to this, the Taiwan attack, the attack on Taiwan is another one which Chinese government is trying to appease its people for the 20th Chinese Congress, which is going to take part at the end of this year. Much of the Chinese imports have been stopped, and Brazil and several nations have been affected. Those who are supplying oil from copper and iron ore to China, they are affected. And China is depending most of the imports from several European nations, and when the Chinese imports are coming down, that means it is a effect on the global economy also, because India is depending upon imports from China, and when the imports have stopped for then automobiles companies are just facing the heat, and this has shown that when China stops, the global economy will take a beat. So the editorial is all focusing on China's policies and a very prudent policies to appease the people on before the 20th Chinese Congress, which is taking part at the end of this year. Friends, I have come to the conclusion of the editorial analysis of the Business Line and the Hindu. Hope you enjoyed the analysis. Meet you tomorrow with some more editorial analysis. Till then, bye bye. Take care.